So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive. China finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van de Ven. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Messi. Vieira. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Lam. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. And this is shapes to shoot. That's another chance. And it's in. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Porto are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Raul. Now Van de Ven. Xabi Alonso. Great defending, strong and determined. Kukçu. Valverde. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Xabi Alonso, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lam showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it. Oh no, this does not look good. Koundé is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Kukçu. Valverde. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ronaldinho. Lam. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He has a look up, driving through the middle. Kukcu. Valverde. Here's Asensio. Howson. Now Van de Ven. Knocks it into space. Xabi Alonso. Foot in. Asensio. Serves up. Climbs up big. Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Kukcu. Out to the left it goes. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Face to face with the kick. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Asensio. And here's Haaland. Ronaldinho is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bale. Nice control. Chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Porto 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the action is back on the way. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho takes control of it and he's on the move. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a throw. And here's Bale. Asensio. Valverde. Koundé. Now Van de Ven. Now it's Raul. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nesta. Thuram. Nesta. Bale. Ronaldinho. Played into space out wide. Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tries to play it through. And he's intervened well there. Kukcu. It's a really well-measured ball. Great vision. Lovely bit of skill. It's Ronaldinho! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Out to the right. Can he latch on to this? Asensio. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. So we've reached the hour mark. Looking to play him in. Now the ball in. Gets his head on it! It's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
China give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Over to the left. Plays a sharp little ball here. Haaland. Oh, super ball. Shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. They've played it short. Valverde. And he whips it in. Thuram gets it away. Porto have the chance to go the other way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nesta. Bale. Can he get on the end of this?
Might want to be careful there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Valverde picks it up now. Pirlo, who's set up one goal so far. And he's making progress on the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Kukçu. Valverde providing an outlet on that flank. Thuram with the clearance. Lam. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van de Ven. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bale. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Ball driven towards the far post. He'll try to keep this. A real chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Jordan Henderson. Now Van de Ven. And he's had it nicked away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rafinha. And it's lofted through here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that will be the final act. Porto can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Ronaldinho claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly. Hello! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gravenberg, that has been slung wide. Lahm, Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar has a look and plays it forward. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
And this is Lewandowski. Okazaki. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gravenberg. Oh, this is a very good run. Now it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Costa Curta looking to hit the byline here. Lahm gets it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Gravenberg. Good purposeful running this. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pelé. Ibrahimovic. That's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! It's off target and by quite a way.
Porto really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. It's a good run, that. Great timing. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pelé! Goal! Porto! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Porto have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Costa Curta. Here's Chouameni. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Porto can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. They've got to throw in. Pele, driving on and making good progress. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pele! It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. So it's going to be another corner. Porto have their third corner. Some really good ball movement. And he's gone looking for safety. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Porto, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Porto definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
No outsmarting him this time. Pele has found the net here, of course. Pirlo, and he plays one through. And he's found a way past. Real chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Porto are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Neymar chooses to go back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nice control. Lam stood up well to him there. That'll be a throw-in. And it's made its way to him. Picked out brilliantly. Saliba clears it away. Well, that has not gone well. Ferdinand is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Pirlo. Pele. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, delightful ball. Van der Sar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Pirlo, who's set up one goal so far. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Caceres. And it's Okazaki. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Lewandowski. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Lewandowski goes looking wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it into space. Bale has it out wide and in space. Bale. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Porto get their fourth corner. Mosquera gets rid without sophistication. It's a throw-in. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nesta. Bale. Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta. And it's Gravenberg. Bale gets a foot in here. Gravenberg cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he has been fouled there. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And it's hoisted clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lewandowski. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played right into his path. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And this is Ibrahimovic. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Very nicely done. Pele. Pele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lahm plays it in. Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the referee brings it to a close. Porto are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Hakimi, a probing pass, spread neatly. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bale goes on a run down the left wing. It'll be a throw-in. Bale. Nice control. Now this could be a chance. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, super. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Porto leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Quarter of an hour played. Girassi is onto this. Over to the left. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ekitike is offering a right smile there.
Messi plays it short. That's a decent clearance. Porto are looking to go forward now. And it's Hullet. Always onto this. Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Porto are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This their second corner of the game. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And he lines up a cross. And it's going to be another corner. Porto have their third corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Pirlo. That has been slung wide. Lovely bit of skill. Bale. Well, they've got plenty back. They can deal with that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hakimi tries to play it through. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Back to within one! Interesting! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Porto looking to pass their way through. Showing great feet there. Quick look. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Vinicius Junior coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. They get a throw-in. Saliba. It's Camavinga. Chooses to go crossfield. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ødegaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Bale defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He stands tall and strong. Deep into stoppage time. No, that's been intercepted. Bale. Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Lahm. Now it's Hullet. That is good strength. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Porto are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Platini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Guardiola. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pirlo carries the ball down the right. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Girassi. And he's intervened well there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hakimi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And Guardiola. Hullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And oh no, this does not look good. Camavinga, Vinicius Junior, and it's Hakimi for Messi. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nesta with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Lahm receives it in a good position here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Camavinga. Ødegaard. And it's Messi. It's Camavinga. Vardiol. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Porto do have a chance to counter here. Ødegaard. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ødegaard ploughing through. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that.
Up he goes! Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, should have put that away.
Girassi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lam driving forwards. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hakimi. Mbappe. He's having a go.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Hullet. Into the last 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. Well read. Nice interception. Gently done. Ødegaard. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Porto appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have to get back that much.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's in a great position here. Rodrigo. Can he finish? There it is! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Porto finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, well played, well played. Deep cross. Up he goes! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Porto grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Corner then. Porto with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Gets into some space. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm, good purposeful running this. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He could be in here. Just the keeper to beat! Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Pirlo. And it's Pirlo. Lahm. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now he's got space here. Van der Sar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Lahm. Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Bale. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Ronaldinho. Goes for a shot! Goal! Porto! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Porto take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. A lot of space ahead of him. It's a goal kick. Timber. Zanetti. De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Quite a thriller this one's become. He's having a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Vitinha and Rodrigo. Oh, super find. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Rijkaard. Ferdinand. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Rijkaard. Pirlo. Nice control. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lam. Now it's Ronaldinho. And the half-time whistle goes. Porto are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And so we're off again.
Porto clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's a decent clearance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Nicely worked. Tries to get it clear. Porto have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pirlo. That is one. And the finish! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Porto go into the lead. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Dijk. And it's James.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
It's Van Dijk. Timber. And it's Vitinha. Zanetti. Now it's De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lahm. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Chooses to go back. Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. James. De Bruyne. And this is Ronaldo. Tries from distance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Corner number 2 then. He's having a go! Good effort first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
James. Van Dijk. Vardiol. Now Van Dijk. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Chiellini. And it's Timber. And here's Rodrigo. Played out to the left flank. Timber picks it up out wide.
Al Nassr really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great vision. Well, that has not gone well. Into the last quarter of an hour. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Timber. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bale. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, nice one too. Very nice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. I think we're just about done here. And it's Timber. De Bruyne. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
James. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Clipped into space. Now it's De Bruyne. Two minutes to be added on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look. Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Bit too much weight on the pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bale. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's played it back.
He's got no choice here.
Good chance here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, he's burst through! He saw the danger and he went crashing in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? No, he's just misjudged that one. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's been shifted off it. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's going for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets. There is the breakthrough. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Porto are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Flamengo have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's well spotted. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Messi, he's got away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Lam in with the challenge. 15 minutes till half-time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Swept in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's having a shot! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Takes aim and crosses. Lam tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Platini. Platini, he's got tall. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Porto do have a chance to counter here. And there's the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Albert Ferrer. Bale. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pelé. And that pass just didn't quite work. Lam. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Porto happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Platini. He's in plenty of space here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread it left. Played in early. Bullish header! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things. And the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have. And they should have done better there.
Flamengo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Alarm, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Bale. Platini. Oh, that's nice. Platini puts them all in. That's good play. Now it's Pele. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Figo. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Figo. And Puskas!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Pirlo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. And this is Pirlo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Platini receives it in a wide position. That's very neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. Figo. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is exemplary defence. Oh no, this does not look good. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Haaland. Into the last quarter of an hour. Figo picks it up out wide. And he's cleared it back out. Zanetti finds himself offside.
Flamengo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pirlo. Played down the flank. Lahm plays it in. Shapes to shoot! Looking for options for movement. And it's Owen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. He's in a great position here. Delivers with whip.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Well, that has not gone well. Porto still ahead by the game's only goal. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And they're back on the ball again. Albert Ferrer. Thuram gets good distance on it. And he's got his cross in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.